Hello, my Spuggins. It is I, Art of Blood, the ghoul next door. And this would be the Huntress, Lumina Shade. She is my ghoul next door. So, okay, it is 2019. Can you believe it? The end of 2019. Actually, it is Wednesday, December the 4th, 2019, end of the year. I wanted to, okay, so the top 5 movies, or movies we saw in 2019. What did you see? The 2019 movies.
Aladdin.
You saw the new Aladdin?
Yeah. It was pretty good. It's not the same, but it was brought back childhood memories.
Good or bad?
Yeah, good, bad. It's kind of a mix of both.
It's an up and down.
I still remember the songs. So.
That's good.
Yeah. Will Smith
I
did a good job of being the genie. It wasn't Robin Williams, but it was good. He pulled it off.
Yeah, I didn't get to see Aladdin yet.
What about your movies?
What, is that the only one you saw?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, I as I talked about on my written blog and on my Facebook and that, I got to see the new Addams Family animation, and I loved it. And I am so jazzed because as far as last week is concerned on the internet, there is going to be a sequel.
That's good.
I also got to see, speaking of sequels, the Zombieland 2 Double Tap. It was good. I talked about that too on my blog. I had them both in my 13 days of Halloween that I did, or no, I talked about the Addams Family, and then I did my 13 days of Halloween where I talked about Zombieland 2 Double Tap. It was good. It wasn't great. There was moments where I was disappointed. I think it could have gone a slightly different direction.
Yeah.
A few things I would have done different. But the whole double everybody gimmick that they had, I guess it worked. There's a few actors I wouldn't have cast, but hey, that's me.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah. I saw earlier in the year, Holmes and Watson.
Not good.
Horrible. That one. Now, and I actually did talk about this back when I saw it, and I can't even remember. It was on my written blog. Will Ferrell and what is his name? O'Reilly. I'll have to put his name in here in the thing because I can't remember suddenly what the actor's name is, but one of the comments that I actually made on my blog was, if Will Ferrell is if he's not writing his own comedy right now, if other people are writing for him, he should be kicking them to the curb and writing his own stuff. If he is writing his own stuff right now,
he should stop.
He should take a break and let someone else write for him. But what I also said was, he needs to step back from comedy. He needs to do a dramatic movie or a horror film or a sci-fi or just 1 or 2 movies that are not buddy comedies, just because something fell over there.
Yeah, it did.
Things like that happen all the time.
Basically, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, and it was just a bad. And I know he's worked with this guy before. I actually haven't seen too many of them as I was going to say a couple,
but a duo.
A duo, thank you. I did see that one Step Brothers that they did a few years ago.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They might men pretending to be children.
They might be great best friends in real life, but they don't work well on screen. I think he works better with Marky Mark. No, Donnie. Is it Marky Mark or is it I'll put that in there too. When you know.
I know you mean his face is in my brain.
Yeah, it's Wahlberg. That's it.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, he works better with him. Yeah. What else did I see? I saw that Happy Death Day to You. I believe that's a 2019 movie.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No. I did see the Avengers Endgame. It was good.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Nice way to wrap up
It was.
the story. The joys of living in an apartment building.
That's not so bad though.
Yeah. Okay, so that's sad that we've barely seen 5 between us, and most of them weren't very good.
No.
Most of them weren't very good at all. What is your favorite, since we're on the topic of movies, what is your favorite style of movie?
Sci-fi. Fantasy, yeah. Definitely. I've pretty much seen them all. Aside from the new ones.
Okay, so what's your favorite then? Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah. No, The Edge of Tomorrow. It's an alien sci-fi Tom Cruise where time repeats itself every time he kills this alien.
Okay.
This one specific alien, his day repeats, and he's got to get everything done in one day to stop the invasion.
So it's Groundhog's Day with Tom Cruise.
Yes, pretty much.
Alrighty.
And aliens. It was well done. I've watched it 100 times.
Oh yeah.
And I do want to see the sequel. I don't know what
There's
the
a
name is.
sequel.
I don't know if they've done it or not. There was talk about it.
Is Tom Cruise in that one?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, I have to admit, I was never a big fan of his, and then I saw Interview with the Vampire, and I'm like, he's brilliant in it. He is Lestat, and for years, that was the only one I would say. I don't like any of his stuff, but I love that one. And then literally the last 5-6 years, I've seen a bunch of his movies, and he just gets better and better.
Yeah.
He
does do some roles really well. Others,
it's like I have The Mummy. I have his version of The Mummy, and I actually really like it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I think the only 2 people on the planet who actually like that movie.
It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. I was actually glued to the TV. Like usually I'm half watching, half not, and I was glued to that TV.
Well, he brought in enough comedy.
Yeah.
But it was an action movie, and to pick it apart, I have never actually done a review on this one. I have planned to do a review on it later on for a theme project, but it is an action movie, and they did rely a little too much on special effects, computer special effects. So. Horror films.
Horror films?
Oh, sorry, you were going to say something.
No. I have seen in The Tall Grass that 2018, 2019, I'm not too sure.
I have no idea.
It's a time paradox horror in a cornfield.
A cornfield.
It was, I had seen some previews on Netflix, and it looked pretty good. I was a little bit, skeptical, and it turned out to be pretty good. It was horror, like there's lots of blood and, they find bodies, but then they'd find them alive in another part of the field.
So is it like a Body Snatchers type thing?
No, it's kind of like whodunit, like a murder mystery. I had that whole thing. I thought it was the kid. It was not the kid.
Well, don't give too many spoilers.
No. But it ended well. Like, yeah.
All right. I don't know if I have a favorite genre, actually. I always say the vampire genre because the vampire can be used as a metaphor as in anything. And it covers, I have seen cartoon vampires, I have seen dramatic Victorian age vampires, I have seen rock star vampires, I have seen porno vampire, like movies, yeah. So the vampire genre, I guess. I also really like anything that has like a witch in it. Yeah.
The only ones I don't like are the girly movies, the love-stricken, feel to your heart.
Oh, the rom-coms. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of rom-coms.
No.
I have to admit though, I do love Bridget Jones's Diary.
Like, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm a big one of. I don't much care for musicals. I don't like musicals at all.
It depends on the musical.
There are 3 musicals on this planet that I like. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's a good one.
Grease 2. Okay, 4. And the sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is Shock Treatment. So there are 4 out of a cajillion musicals. There are 4 on this planet that I like.
I like the cartoon musicals, mostly.
Like what? Like Disney, eh?
Disney, yeah.
Disney.
Yeah. Pixar. Then rock and roll musicals.
Okay. We're gonna...
You're gonna have to edit that. The Huntress, Lumina Shade. And The Girl Next Door.
Art of Blood. Creeping Screams.